have a very explosive cage match happening. Why? Because we have a championship team that has won 10 weeks in a row! And tell you about a true story about last week's match. You don't know what I'm gonna say about it yet. Last week's match, we had a championship team win for the 10th time to become legendary Cagematch legends. Now the title. The match was so explosive that one of you in the audience decided to take a shit in the urinal. Who is correct? Who is correct? Cage match is many things, but not for shitting in a urinal. For you who did it, and trust me, we know who you are. We know who you are, so if you think you got away with it, you fucking urinal shitter! You're gonna get away with it because you want to know who had to clean that shit up? It actually wasn't me, it was an intern. But either way, it was completely uncalled for! If you need a shit in a urinal, come over to my house! That was a lie, I don't have a urinal. Most places don't. One time I was at a tiny house in Venice that had a urinal. It made no sense. I said to the guy, I said, what is a urinal doing in here? And he said, I don't know. I just rent the place. I said, okay, that makes sense. And then I went off living. Sure, you may have thought you're real smart wearing that hat. Next time you're gonna want to wear a rain poncho. It's 55 degrees outside and you're acting like it's 110. But ladies and gentlemen, here, this stage is at boiling point, which I believe is at 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Am I wrong? Probably. But ladies and gentlemen, I listened to a book about Einstein, so I know a lot about physics at the moment. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, somebody shit in the urinal last week. But back to what I was saying, our championship team hit 10 wins, making them legendary status at the Cage Match. Ladies and gentlemen, 10 weeks is a long time. It's longer than most boot camps. 10 weeks is also longer than most bootleg brewing companies lasted in the Prohibition era. 10 weeks is longer than a level 1 class at the Upright Citizens Brigade. By the look on your face, you've made it through level 2. Because in level 2, you do scared wacky faces. Folks, enough about the curriculum here at the UCB Training Center. It's time to talk about our challengers tonight. Our challengers are no strangers to this stage, but they are strangers to the cage match. Tonight, we will see if they are ready for the fight. Give it up for them, Winslow! big group, I have one question for all of you, and it is not, why didn't you walk out with the soundtrack to Michael Winslow's sound effects? My question is, are you ready?
Yeah!
Men and a baby! You just stepped into the Olympics! Folks, our championship team are going to the Cagematch Olympics. Give it up! They've won 10 in a row. Will they do 11? Give it up for Heather and Mike! Week number 11. Miles getting very close to that edge there. Every week I get more worried.
He's sweating from that.
My question for you, for the 11th time, is, are you ready?
Yeah!
Yes, we are.
Yes!